Hey folks, hope everyone's doing well today. I want to do a quick first look at the Woodpeckers pen mill set. This is a new product that Woodpeckers is offering, and it's a traditional kind of pen mill aspect with a little bit of a twist on it, and that's that it uses carbide inserts instead of the regular pen mill that has to be either sharpened or kind of discarded after a while. As with most Woodpeckers products, the quality is high and the price is pretty high as well. This is the $100 set, and it comes with the mill head as well as 4 different reamers. There's a bigger set available that I think is around $160 or so that has more reamers. The reamers are also available separate. As you can see, it comes in this nice black molded case that is really nice. It is also made in the USA, as it says here, which is a nice thing for a lot of people as well. So let me show you what's in the box here. There's a couple of papers here. There's a warranty card that comes with it. Just a piece of little paper here, I guess to absorb moisture or whatever. And then it's got the available other reamer inserts in there as well. And it shows how to put it together, which is about the same as every other pen mill that you may have. It also has instructions here. It says only use it in a drill press. I'm not sure if other ones say that or not. I do not do that because I'm, I guess, a bad boy. I usually put it in a vise and use my hand drill with these. But that probably is the safer bet to go. And it says use downward pressure and let the cutters do the work. Out of square ends should be engaged slowly to prevent tear out. That can be an issue, and I'll show you that in just a minute as well. So here's the box. Here's the set. Again, it's really nice. Black plastic molded case with insert. It's kind of a hard foam with a softer foam on top to kind of hold everything in place. You have 2 little Allen keys here. One to hold the shafts in place, and the other one to replace the carbide cutters. So those have a neat little spot to go there. And then, of course, the highlight of this unit is the little cutter head. Now, this is heavy. I've not put it on a scale, but it's definitely bigger and it weighs more than a traditional pen mill cutter. A couple of things that are different about this. One is that the part that goes in the drill is actually attached to the head itself, whereas with most of the old school style pen mills, the shaft goes through, and then the shaft of the pen mill itself is what's held in your drill. That's how all the other ones I have are. This one, it's integral to it, and then the shaft will slide down inside of that. Also, it's not completely round, which is kind of nice. It has 3 flat spots on it, so it should hold in your drill or drill press chuck very nicely, I suspect, as well. It's got 1 set screw. Traditionally, some have 1 and some have 2 on other pen mills. This one has 1 set screw, and each pilot mill has a flat spot for that to hold down. It's got 2 of the carbide cutters in it. These are the same carbide cutters that are used in the Woodpeckers turning tool, the smaller pen size of them. So it's the same as that. Of course, there's 2 of them, as I mentioned, and there's 4 sides, of course, to each one. So the idea here is that you get a lot of life out of this. If you think about how long you have turning pens, it's not a lot of wood to be turned just to true up the ends. So it could theoretically last a while. I don't know yet. I just got this, so I can't entirely say. Again, this one has 4 pilot's shafts in it. They are marked very nicely with the size. It says Woodpeckers, and then it says the size. You might not see that real well there. They have a little piece here that's raised up a little bit like a shoulder, so that when you put it in, it doesn't, the thin part doesn't seat all the way. That's how it goes in, and it stays right there. Of course, then you tighten down the set screw with the included Allen wrench. Pretty simple there. I would actually like to see someday on some model have some kind of thing that doesn't need an Allen wrench. why not have a thumb screw? I guess as it spins, that would be something else to spin around in the drill. But it would be kind of nice, I think, to have a toolless thing, or maybe have some kind of a key that could be used instead of the Allen wrench. Somebody can maybe work on that as an idea there as well. So this comes with 4 kind of common sizes. And probably a question that I had that you may have as well too is, will other shafts fit in this? So I have a couple of sets. I have the white side set. Those are too big. The white side pen mill shafts will absolutely not fit into this. I have another set that's from Craft Supplies, but they don't make it anymore. I don't know about like Penn State. I mean, there's a million different sets, but the thinner shaft one, this is substantially thinner than like the white side set. This is from Craft Supplies, as I said. You may or may not have some of these already. These will fit into this thing here, which is good news for me because I have the most of these. So I did buy the smaller set, so I can use these in it. They stick out a little bit more out of the end, but that's not going to be a big deal at all as it goes into the drill. So I'm happy about that option, that I can potentially use these in as well. And of course, like I said, the set screw tightens that down there, and it does tighten down the flat spot on this particular reamer shaft as well. So there you go. The shafts are of course nice, like everything Woodpeckers. They give a little bit of a bevel, a chamfer or whatever on the top of it, and of course it'll clean out the glue or epoxy, at least to a certain extent, as well as any others. So how does it work? I just tried it on a couple of wood pen blanks. I've not used this extensively. I will try to report back, either have a video or comments below as I use this more on different materials and see what's up. I will tell you this, it is aggressive. This is an aggressive pen mill, and that's going to maybe come along with some certain factors that you may or may not like depending on what's up. So I used it on, this is a Curly Koa blank, and you can see I had to take down a pretty decent amount. Really, you see the corners that are high to where it started with, and it did fine. Good surface rather. It's a pretty workable kind of wood, so that was fine. Now I have this. This is far from an ideal wood. This is a pine that I have. It's a historic wood, and that's why I have it. But I want to tell you that this tool did not work well on this particular wood. I think because it's pine, it's such a soft wood. But look at what happened to it. It tore the heck out of it. So again, that's pine. I don't turn pine unless it's got some kind of particular value or story to it. So this is, as the instructions say, it's aggressive, and so you got to be careful about that. The carbide is sharp, but it's super aggressive. So be careful as you use it. I will use this on more pen blanks, and I'll report back on how you like it. I have not been posting a lot of videos lately. It's just not in my workflow, but I'll try to get one in every now and then. So if you subscribe to my channel, you will see things as they come out, but you will not be spammed by stuff all the time. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.